The Mercedes-Benz CLS is one of the company's style icons, designed to blend coupe and sedan body styles into one. And this new generation car really returns to the sleek and clean lines of the classic 2004 original. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it moves away from the more muscular, angular design language of the previous generation car. As ever, it borrows lots of tech from the E-Class sedan and wagon, as well as the S-Class flagship. But it also has some technology all of its own. Principally, it's the first Mercedes-Benz to get its new generation of inline six-cylinder engines with mild hybridisation. We're here in beautiful Spain, ahead of the car's Australian launch in a few months' time. Let's take a quick look. Mercedes chief designer Gordon Wagoner describes the CLS as something like a concept car for the road, with exaggerated proportions designed to turn heads at the expense of more practical aspects. The interior design is every bit as glamour-packed as well. There are two screens running atop the dashboard, housed within one single thin piece of plastic. The left has driver's instruments, complemented by a luminous heads-up display, and the right, the infotainment. As well as 3D mapping and live traffic updates, plus 360-degree cameras, there are 64 LED lighting colours, a perfume distributor, and massaging seats. This is also the first 5-seat CLS, but the middle pew is high and narrow and straddles a big transmission tunnel hump. One area where the CLS outpoints any Mercedes this side of the S-Class is with its suite of active safety features. In its pilot mode, the car will steer itself through corners on motorways and change lanes by itself in safety if you tap the indicator. Powering the CLS range is a completely new family of engines. The CLS 450's 3-litre inline petrol 6 makes 270 kilowatts of power and 500 newton meters of torque. But it gets trickier, because there's also an electrified starter alternator that Mercedes-Benz calls EQ Boost, which delivers an extra 16 kilowatt and 250 newton meters briefly, and feeds the 48-volt onboard electrical system. This engine comes matched with 4MATIC all-wheel drive and a 9-speed transmission. Fuel economy is said to be 23% lower than the old CLS 500's V8. The claimed 0 to 100 km/h time is just 4.8 seconds. But the headline act is the Mercedes-AMG CLS 53, replacing the old CLS 63 V8 with a twin turbocharged 6 with an electric turbo and a gas turbo, making 320 kilowatts along with the EQ Boost add-on as described earlier, matched with a fully variable all-wheel drive system. We also briefly drove the CLS 350 with its 220 kilowatt 2-litre 4-cylinder with a smaller EQ Boost system. It actually felt very brisk and a little lighter over the front wheels. So that's a quick look at the third generation Mercedes-Benz CLS. We'll reserve full judgment until we've driven it on Australian roads, but we can say that it makes a great counterpoint to the more austere E-Class sedan and wagon. Head to caradvice.com to read the written review for more details.